Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got Maisie Moo today. She had a good bath yesterday, so she's still really super fluffy and she smells delicious. She's got this doggy talcum powder spray. It's amazing. It smells so good. Anyway, so how did you get on with yesterday's tutorial with your hooked butterfly? Was it all good? Did you give it a go? If you did, let me know. Send a video or post a video or message me. I'd love to see. So today is all about the standard butterfly, okay? So the one with the calf on the pole. So I'm going to show you what it looks like first, and then I'll break it down to you so we can give it a go together. Okay, so you need to be able to do an invert and get your hips high. The most important thing is don't move your outside hand down. So a lot of people try and move their hand down out of the way of their thigh, but you actually want that hand to stay where it is. So as long as you get your hips up and your legs above your hands, you can totally do this. If you are struggling to get your hips up, you can always place your feet on the pole and then think about pushing your feet to get your hips up. So let me show you what I mean by that. So when you go into your invert, if you're getting to here and you're like, ooh, and we're getting to this part, okay, what you can do is use your feet to keep your hands where they are, pull on the pole, bend your legs and try and get your hips up, okay? Once your hips are up, then you can place the outside leg on the front and the inside leg behind, okay? And that means that you'll have the thighs either side of that outside hand, and that's good. If you're too low and you've got your knees by your hands or your calves, then you definitely need to work on getting your hips up first, okay? Cool. So once we've got up and our hips are up, we want the outside leg to be on the front, and you're really thinking about taking the heel to the side of the pole. So it comes across and you think about heel to the side so you can really pull the calf onto the pole. Okay, the inside leg goes behind with a slight bend in the knee, so you can actually squeeze the knees sort of towards each other. You don't want them to be too bent, okay? So basically you want to have one leg on front, one leg behind. Hopefully you've done an upright crucifix so it makes more sense. So let's get to that bit. So we're going to go invert, shoot the legs up, outside leg on the front, and the hips got to go up, hold the calf, and heel literally comes to the side of the pole, so really squeeze. Inside leg behind, slight bend again, so you're not here. If you straighten that leg, you've got no grip, so slight bend to squeeze, okay? As you can see, my outside hand is between my legs, and it's going to stay there. My inside hand is going to come down, and just like the hooked butterfly, it's going to the like behind me. Okay, so I can place my hand down, so using my palm to try and push so that I'm now facing the pole. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to slightly change angle. So calves on, hips up. Keep the outside handle where it is, don't move it. Inside hand comes down and you're going to turn, and everything else is exactly the same. So we're still going to push the booty up. Okay, but the more we can try and keep the heel to the side, so let me just show you standing actually. So when I place this outside leg up, I'm bringing the heel to the opposite side of the pole. So from here, if I just think about getting this like curve on the pole, that's what I want you to do. If you keep your foot flexed, nothing can catch, okay? If you point it, your heel can stay to the side of the pole. Does that make sense? So that's what you want. So we want to point, get the heel to the side, and really pull that calf into the pole for grip. Cool. Okay, so once we're in that part, hand down, turn, okay? Make sure you push your hip off, and you're turning so that your head is in line with the pole. So inside hand down, turn, 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 and now in line with the pole. My index finger is pointing down and I've got the rest of my fingers wrapped around, and then I'm going to make sure this bottom arm straightens by I'm pushing it up. So think about your arm covering your ear, okay? If you're pushing out, it's going to be a lot more unsteady, okay? You're going to feel like you're going to fall. So it's really important that we're not going this way, we're actually going down, okay? Does this make sense? It'll also keep your wrists straight, so hopefully it won't cause any issues there. So, one more time. Let's go this way. So, invert, Inside hand down, push. I'm now in line. My finger is down. I'm going to push myself up. The arm is straight, it's covering my ear. Now, my back leg, so the one that I'm pushing my shin with, not my outside leg, the outside leg stays in the front. The one with the shin pushing into the pole is going to come off. So I'm going to start with bending it, so heel to butt. Then I'm going to think about taking my foot down towards the floor, squeezing my butt, opening up my hip. I can really try and straighten that bottom arm a little bit more, and then the more I arch, the more my chest comes onto the pole, and that's okay. If you want to make this harder, and obviously develop your strength, move the bottom arm up a little bit, so you can push your chest off the pole. Does that make sense, guys? Come down now. So, make sure you turn, okay? Use that palm to push your hip off the pole. And that can feel really scary to start with. So make sure you've got a good grip between your legs. Make sure you're not wearing any moisturiser. You can always use a bit of grip if you need to. So squeeze, turn, push down, okay? Make sure we're keeping that wrist straight. Make sure your index finger is pointing down. Hope that helps. I'm going to show you one more time, okay? If you need to, if you want to watch, go for it. So ready? Invert. Inside hand down. Push. Okay, my hip comes off the pole now. Facing my hands. My index finger pointing down. Push the booty up, okay? Arms straight, not out here, okay? I push my butt towards the sky. Looking at my hand, back leg, heel to butt. Then take the knee away. Foot towards the floor. Okay? Back leg, back onto the pole. So push the shin on, squeeze your knees together. Turn your hip to the side. Bottom hand comes up, and then you can untwist. Okay, so that is your standard butterfly tutorial today, guys. Hopefully it was some help to you. Let me know if it was helpful. And if you've got any questions, just give me a shout. Cool? So tomorrow is the handstand butterfly. I love this one, particularly with a straight back leg. So yeah, definitely come and join me for that one tomorrow. And yeah, I look forward to hopefully seeing your standard butterflies. So make sure you tag me, make sure you share the video, you know the drill. Come on, we've got to share and hopefully increase the amount of followers we have so that we can give our 30 memberships away. Alrighty guys, see you later, bye!